Imagine gliding through the dense, humid rainforest of Central and South America. The sunlight barely pierces the thick canopy above, casting mottled shadows on the emerald world below. Amidst the swaying branches, a seemingly lethargic creature clings upside down to a tree, chewing leisurely on a leaf. It's slow, deliberate, almost as if time bends around it. But beneath that languid exterior lies a secret so astonishing that it defies what we think we know about nature. This gentle, unassuming animal can hold its breath underwater far longer than a dolphin, 40 minutes. Longer than a dolphin can dive. 40 minutes of silence, of patience, of life suspended. You might be picturing a dolphin, sleek and powerful, plunging gracefully into the ocean depths, lungs expanding and contracting in a rhythmic, purposeful dance. Dolphins are the champions of the aquatic world, known for intelligence, speed, and agility. Yet, against the sloth, a master of stillness, they seem almost hurried. How could an animal that moves slower than a drifting leaf outperform the very icons of underwater endurance? The answer lies in evolution, biology, and a survival strategy that reads like a nature thriller. Sloths have adapted to their forested waterways in a way that is nothing short of ingenious. Their bodies, optimized for hanging and crawling among trees, hide a remarkable resilience. Their heart rates can drop dramatically. Their metabolism slows to a near halt, and their muscles are capable of sustaining oxygen efficiency far beyond what most mammals can manage. When a sloth slips into the water, it doesn't panic. It doesn't struggle. It simply becomes a living, breathing paradox. Slow, yet astonishingly capable. Fragile, yet remarkably enduring. Every heartbeat is a whisper. Every breath stretched into eternity. Consider the physics of the feet. Dolphins, with their streamlined bodies and powerful lungs, can hold their breath for roughly 10 minutes on average. Some species, like the Cuvier's beaked whale, manage over 2 hours. But dolphins, our baseline comparison, cannot match the sloth's quiet patience. A sloth's lungs are uniquely structured. They can absorb oxygen at an incredibly efficient rate, and their blood is designed to store and release oxygen slowly, like a carefully guarded reserve. While we sprint through life, the sloth teaches an almost alien form of control over the body, over time itself. But there's more than biology at play. There is a story of survival. Sloths often traverse streams and rivers to reach new feeding grounds or escape predators. Being able to hold their breath for such long periods is not a quirky evolutionary accident. It is a lifeline. Imagine a jaguar stalking from the bank, sleek and deadly, waiting for a misstep. The sloth slips silently into the water, motionless, heart barely beating, and vanishes beneath the surface, a phantom moving in suspended animation. Time stretches, predator senses fail, and the sloth re-emerges unharmed, a testament to evolutionary strategy honed over millions of years. Even their anatomy tells a story of astonishing adaptation. Sloths have extra red blood cells, enhancing their oxygen-carrying capacity. Their muscles are densely packed with myoglobin, a protein that stores oxygen, allowing them to survive in oxygen-poor environments. Their slow metabolism is not laziness, it's efficiency. Every cell, every organ, every system is optimized for longevity and survival, turning a seemingly comical creature into a master strategist of the natural world. Yet, it's not just the underwater feats that amaze. The sloth's life is a delicate balance of risk and reward. Predators lurk in every layer of the rainforest, from stealthy jaguars to harpy eagles with talons strong enough to crush bone. Sloths compensate for their vulnerability with patience, camouflage, and the uncanny ability to disappear in plain sight. Their extended breath-holding is an extension of this philosophy, a commitment to stillness as a means of survival. The more scientists study these creatures, the more layers of mystery unfold. In controlled experiments, sloths have been observed adjusting their breath-holding time depending on stress levels, demonstrating a level of physiological control that is rare among mammals. It's almost meditative. Imagine a dolphin racing through open waters with all the elegance of a symphony, yet unable to emulate the sloth's quiet, enduring mastery of life beneath the surface. Nature, in this case, rewards patience over power, subtlety over speed. And there's an emotional resonance to this tale, a reminder that the world's greatest powers often reside in places we least expect. In a society obsessed with speed, efficiency, and constant motion, the sloth stands as a counterpoint. A small, quiet reminder that survival, endurance, and triumph can come from patience, calm, and the mastery of one's own body. The sloth teaches us that stillness is not weakness, that silence is not absence, and that sometimes the slowest among us hold the greatest secrets. So next time you see a sloth drifting languidly through a tree or slipping into the water, remember this. Beneath its unassuming exterior lies a champion, a silent hero of endurance, a master of the underwater world's quiet mysteries. In a universe that prizes speed and spectacle, the sloth offers a radical, almost rebellious lesson. Sometimes, the longest breath tells the most extraordinary story of all. And perhaps, as we consider the world through the sloth's patient eyes, we might learn a truth both humbling and profound. Life's greatest feats are not always about how fast you move, but about how well you can pause, endure, and simply breathe. The rainforest remains alive with whispers of this extraordinary creature, and somewhere, in the slow sway of the branches above, the sloth continues its quiet, astonishing reign, holding its breath, holding our attention, and holding a secret that no dolphin could ever touch.